All right, good evening, hockey fans. Lori coming to you live from the Steve Yzerman Arena in Nepean, where your 6-7s are taking on the Nepean Raiders. Nepean steps over the blue line, takes a shot, and Nina holds on to that. Never mind. Their team name, I don't know. We'll still call them the Raiders. Face off in Nina's zone. The Raiders put it on net. Nina slaps that away. Pass to the front is picked off by Walker. Walker's going to step through the neutral zone over the blue line. He goes wide to the right side. Pass in front is through traffic. Landon gets a stick on the puck and puts it back down into the near corner. The Raiders on the far boards. With the puck out to neutral ice. The Raiders step over the blue line. They can't get a shot off. 6-7s on the near side, try to escape the zone. Lucas puts it deep, chases it down. The Raiders are there first and skate the puck behind their own goaltender. 6-7s keep it in. But the Raiders regain possession and step out to neutral ice, get around one defender, get around two by himself. Shoots and scores. Nina got a piece of it, but not enough. 1-0 Raiders with 8:47 remaining in the first. Lucas takes the face-off at center ice. Wins the draw. Tries to put it up the boards. The Raiders come away with it and step over into the attacking zone. Mateo behind the net puts it up for Greenidge on the far boards. Can't escape the zone, and that's shot from the blue line and deflected wide. Behind the net now in the far corner. Pass in front goes through. Battle on the near boards. Dylan comes out with it. Dylan steps over into the neutral zone. Blind pass goes long. Dylan picks up the puck in the opposing zone. Doesn't let it out. Dylan in the far corner battling with two on him. Raiders clear the zone, but Landon Boudreau steps inside with it. Can't get on net. And the Raiders try to clear on the far boards. James Hanna comes swooping in. Gets a stick on the puck, and the Raiders regain possession. Raiders now behind their own goaltender. Can't get the pass off. 6-7s are there. Raiders again behind their net. He's got some room to move. He's going to skate this out to neutral ice and pass over to the left wing. Raiders step over, take a shot, but that goes behind the net. Landon Boudreau on the near boards pops it up for Elliott. Elliott in the feet of the ref. The Blazers take a shot. Nina holds on. 7:12 to go in the first period. 1-0 Raiders. Walker takes the face-off to Nina's left. 6-7's got a stick on the puck. Nepean from the point. That goes wide. From behind the net. 6-7's try to put it up on the far boards. Mateo again. Gives it away. 6-7 Raiders with the pass in front is picked off. Walker puts it up for Austin on the far side. Up for Jude, and that's passed back. Mateo chases this down in his own zone. Backhands it to Walker on the near side. Walker puts it off the boards to center ice. Jude steps over the blue line from the point with a shot. That goes high. Bounces in to the front of the net, picked up by the Nepean defense. Nepean now gets the puck to the far boards. There, good job, Walker. Walker intercepts the pass but can't get a shot off. Nepean tries to break out on the near side. Giorgio pinches, that gets around him and sent long. No ice is called here. 6-7s from their own zone. Flip pass doesn't escape the zone, but we get a stick on the puck and the Raiders turn it around. 6-7s put the puck up into neutral ice. Back and forth through the neutral zone. Giorgio looking for his centerman. The Raiders pick this up. Step over the blue line wide to the right side. Hall's on the brakes. Looks for the pass behind the net. That rims around to the far boards. Nepean is there. Nepean can't get the shot off. 6-7s can't clear the zone. On the near boards now. Everybody battling. Nepean comes out with it. Nepean short side. Goes around back, wrap around. I don't know who that went off a shot. Nina out of position, but I think got a stick on it. And here come the 6-7s. Clear the zone. Greenidge gets a stick on the puck but can't hold on. And the Raiders regroup in their own zone. Dylan with a good forecheck. Dylan picks up the loose puck at center ice but can't keep it on his stick. And the Raiders regain possession in their own zone. Raiders now step up into neutral ice. Over the red line, get pushed to the outside. On the near boards, Elliott gets a stick on the puck and this trickles back to the opposing zone. James Hanna puts the pressure on. 4:32 to go in the first. 1-0 Raiders is the score. 6-7s in the attacking zone. Can't get a shot off as the Raiders don't let him through and clear the zone. Giorgio chases this down in his own zone. Skates the puck behind Nina. Looks for the breakout pass on the near side for Elliott. Raiders keep it in. Mateo from behind the net rims it for James on the far side. James looks for the pass, but the Raiders are there. In the far corner now, a battle pops up for James, who puts it up the middle and over to the left side here for Elliott, but that goes a little long. Raiders now step over the blue line into 6-7 zone. Jude gets there, puts it behind the net. Raiders are there on the near corner. Battle in the corner is won by the 6-7. 6-7s looking for the pass up the middle. That's in the feet. Walker's got to chase it down. Walker steps over the blue line. He's got Jude with him. Walker backhand pass in front, shot. Oh, really nice play, but didn't hit the net. It's a 6-7 send this long. 6-7 step out into the neutral zone. Austin for Walker. Walker steps over, makes a move. Can't get a shot off. Look for the pass across for Austin, and that trickles into the corner, picked up by the Raiders. Kept inside the blue line with a shot. Nice save, rebound, and that's pounced upon by the Raiders goaltender. 2:50 to go in the first. 1-0 Raiders. Face-off in the Raiders zone is won by the Raiders, and Nepean looks to break out on the near side, kept inside by Giorgio. On the far boards now. Lucas puts this down into the far corner. Raiders are there. Greenidge battling. Raiders win the battle, pop it up behind their goalie onto the near side, and backhand it up the near boards. Looking for their centerman. Well played by Landon Greenidge. In the high slot is a battle. Lucas turns and fires. Nice save. Nepean tries to clear on the far side. Kept inside by the 6-7s. Put it down behind the net. Raiders are there. Dylan puts the forecheck on. Raiders behind their net still. Raiders with the cross ice pass. This goes off the boards and trickles down in front of Nina. Nina plays this off for Giorgio. Giorgio's tied up behind the net. Giorgio gains control. Finds Dylan. Dylan with the pass, but his partner was covered and the Raiders regain possession. Dylan strips it away They can't hold on, and here come the Raiders. Step over the blue line. Backhanded into the far corner. Boudreau is there. Puts it up the far boards. Raiders there with a shot. That doesn't get through traffic. Boudreau takes it up the near boards. Can't hold on as the Raiders are on him. Elliott steps over the blue line. Elliott walks in. Can't get a shot off. That's poked away. Pass in front is bobbling and picked up by the Raiders. Raiders try to clear it. Bouncing puck at center ice. Turned around by the 6-7s. And that'll be icing called against the 6-7s. 53 seconds to go in the first. 1-0 Raiders. Face off in the 6-7 zone with a shot through traffic. It's deflected wide. The 6-7 step out of the zone. Jude walks through the neutral zone. He's taken down inside. And that'll be a tripping call on that. 34 seconds to go in the first. 1-0 Raiders is the score as the 6-7s go to the power play. Face off in the Raiders zone. 6-7s win the draw, put it up for the defense. Mateo winds up, fires a little snap, but that doesn't get past the winger, and the Raiders send this long. This goes past Nina. Walker is there. Skates the puck behind his goaltender. Shakes his forechecker. Steps out of the zone. He's got some room to move. Come on, Walker. Steps over the blue line. Goes wide to the right side. Into the corner. Skates the puck behind the net, looking for the little poke in front. That's slapped away. That'll be it for period number 1. 1-0 Raiders is the score. Thanks for the heads up on the mute. The Raiders go to the box for roughing, and we're going to be 5-on-3 for the next 38 seconds. Face off in the Raiders zone. Giorgio loses his feet and the Raiders send this long. Mateo chases this down behind Nina. 6-7s clear the zone, flipped back inside by the Raiders as they don't connect on the pass. Giorgio now up the far boards, nice pass up for Gavin. Gavin overskates it. Boys try to stay on side. James with a shot from the high slot that's deflected wide. Pass up for James. James for Mateo. Mateo down for James again. James looking for the pass to the slot. Elliott turns, shoots. Nice save. Gavin now. Oh, and the net is off. 8:25 to go in the first. 1-0 Raiders. 5-on-4 now as the first penalty for tripping has expired. Face off in the Raiders zone. Walker takes the draw, but Nepean comes out with it. Puts the puck onto the near boards, looking for that breakout pass. Nepean maintains control in their own zone, flips it long, and excellent penalty kill by Nepean as Cohen chases this down behind Nina, flips it to the near boards. We are not seeing the intensity, folks, that we saw in those last two games in the tournament. Nepean regains control in the attacking zone. Flips it down behind the net. Boudreau is there. Boudreau turns on the Jets. There's the intensity we're looking for. Steps over the blue line into the attacking zone. Circles low. Can't hold on, and Nepean regains possession. Austin intercepts the pass, makes a move. Austin's on his backhand, can't make much of it, and the Raiders flip this long. 16 seconds to go in the 6-7's power play. Austin on the near side, pops it up for Walker. Walker manages to hold on, winds up, fires. Nice save. And we are back to even strength. Not a whole lot of scoring opportunities on the power play. Face-off is in the Raiders zone. Raiders win the draw. Swept away by Lucas. He fires. Nice save. Raiders on the near boards now. Kept inside by Landon Greenidge. A little backhand doesn't quite get on net. The Raiders behind their own net now. Lucas into battle. Raiders on the far boards. Looking for the breakout pass, but kept inside by Dylan. Dylan with the backhand pass at the slot, but Raiders are there. Battle in front of the net is won by the Raiders. That flips back to Giorgio. He pinches and pops it back down. Raiders on the near boards now. Mateo puts it back down for Dylan. Back up to Mateo. Winds up and misses the slapper. A little dribbler on net is set aside by the opposing goaltender. Giorgio again pinches. 6-7s from the face-off circle with a shot. Nice save, and that's held on to by the Nepean goalie. Some more chances on that shift. That looked a little bit better. 6:08 to go in the second. 1-0 Raiders is the score. Gavin takes the face-off in the Raiders zone. Raiders win the draw. Put it down behind their net. 6-7s are there, looking for the pass in front, but they're battling behind. On the far boards now inside the 6-7 zone. Puck is popped out, and Cohen has to chase this down in his own zone. Cohen skates the puck behind Nina. Looks for James on the near side. In the feet. James is looking for it. Raiders keep the puck inside. Boudreau behind the net. 6-7s, or Raiders take a shot. That's deflected. 6-7s try to clear the zone. Raiders are all over them. Raiders hold the blue line. Put it down into the near corner. This goes behind the net. Cohen is there. Cohen, the backhand pass to Elliott. Elliott looking for Gavin, but that gets him in the skates, and the Raiders get a stick on the puck. Gavin finds it inside the Raiders' blue line. Gavin now shoots. Nice save. .5:03 to go in the second period. 1-0 Raiders. Walker takes the face-off in the Raiders' zone. He's got Austin on his left, Jude on his right. Mateo and Giorgio are your defenders, and the Raiders 2-on-1. Here come the Raiders. Good back check by Jude. Long shot, misses the net. Kept inside on the far boards by the Raiders. Battle along the board in front of the Raiders bench. Austin comes out with it. Austin looks for that pass. Across for Jude. Jude's got to chase it down. Raiders clear the zone. Raiders in the 6-7 zone. Can't make a play out of it. The 6-7s clear it, and the Raiders regain possession in the neutral zone. Mateo looking for the breakout pass. Nothing but Raiders there. Raiders again. Looking for a pass on the near boards. From inside the blue line, flip it down behind Nina. Giorgio is there. Giorgio looking for Austin. Austin on the far side skates the puck out of the zone and passes it a little too long. The Raiders regain possession, step over the attacking zone. Nice move in the slot, poked away, picked up again by the Raiders. Raiders from the near boards. Pass up to the defense, back down into the near corner. Giorgio behind the net. Slaps it along the far boards, kept inside by the Raiders. Giorgio again, looking for Austin. Raiders keep it in. There you go, try something different. Jude steps out into neutral ice, puts it up for Lucas. Lucas steps over the attacking zone, takes a shot, big rebound. Lucas turns and fires from the slot, but misses the net. Greenidge on the near boards battles, but the Raiders win the battle, flip it out behind the net and send it long. We'll take the icing here, boys. 2:54 to go in the second period. 1-0 Raiders is the score. It's a frosty Friday night where we are here. Where are you tuning in from, and what's it like there? Let me know. Face off in the Raiders zone. Raiders win the draw. Puck behind their own goaltender. Looking for the breakout pass on the near side, but whiff on the pass. 6-7s are on them. Raiders clear the zone. Well played by Greenidge. Cohen flips the puck forward. Raiders are there. Raiders clear their zone on the near boards. Skate up over the blue line. Good back check by Landon Greenidge. And we're going to take that penalty on the play. I thought it was a good back check, but it's calling it hooking. All right, 2:26 to go in the second. 1-0 Raiders is the score, and the 6-7s go to the penalty box. The Raiders go to the power play. Face off to Nina's right. 6-7s win the draw. Try to clear it. Raiders are there. Raiders hold the blue line steady. Put it down in the near corner. Down behind the net. In the far corner now. A battle goes up to the defense. Defense keeps it in the blue line. Giorgio tries to clear it. Hits a player. Can't get out of the zone. Raiders now from the blue line. D-to-D pass to the near boards. He's got some room. Can't get the shot off. 6-7s get on him. Down behind the net now. 6-7s. Or Raiders rather looking for the pass. up to the point with a shot through traffic. It's high. Raiders still maintain possession in the far corner now. Raiders looking for the pass that's stripped away by the 6-7s, but can't clear the zone. Raiders are there. Raiders again from the far corner. Slapped away, and here comes Elliott. Can he get it out of the zone at least? Yes. With 50 seconds remaining. Oh, here comes Gavin. Gavin from short range can't get the shot on. 40 seconds remaining in the penalty against the 6-7s. Walker in the attacking zone from below the goal line. Goes behind the net. Circles high. Puts it down for James in the far corner. James can't get a stick on it. Raiders are there, battle in the far corner. Won by the Raiders, and they flip this up onto the near boards. Mateo comes on in, takes a shot, but that's stopped in front. The Raiders clear the zone here. Oh, but passes in the skates, and the Raiders are just going to flip this in, go for a change. James in the far corner. And Walker battling inside the 6-7 zone. 6-7's trying to clear on the near side. Raiders are there at the blue line. Pass in front. Nina with the save. Raiders again. Behind the net. Have a look. A nice little move from the corner. Steps inside. Shot. Nina. Rebound. Another shot. Nina with the save. Let's hold on to that, Nina. Nina gloves that down with a second remaining in the second period. Face off to the point. Shot. Shot is saved. All right, after 2 periods of play, 1-0 Raiders after an early first period breakaway. 6-7's trying to get on the board in the third. All right, as we get set up for the third period, we've got 17 minutes run time. We find Nina between her pipes, Walker at center. We'll take the draw. Raiders win the draw. Walker finds the puck in the attacking zone, goes into the far corner, hauls on the brakes. He's looking for the pass in front, but that's picked off by the Raiders. Raiders clear the zone. Landon Greenidge is there. Looking for the pass back to his defender. That's broken up by the Raiders. The 6-7s almost clear it. Raiders put a little shot on net. Nina sets that aside. Puck is in front. Slapped away by the 6-7s, but kept inside by the Raiders. Raiders from the near corner now. Pass to the point. It's picked up by Austin. Here comes Austin. He's got Jude with him. Austin steps over the blue line. Gets his stick slapped. Raiders clear the zone to the near side. Flip it in deep. Down behind Nina's goal line. 6-7s get there first. 6-7s with a little pass up the near boards. Dylan looking for his centerman, Jude. Jude with a nice pickup. Shoots off the mask. And the Raiders clear the zone on the far boards. Raiders now step over the blue line. Push to the outside by Jude. Clear the zone. The whistle is just offside. Face off just outside the 6-7 zone. 6-7s win the draw. Dylan battling for it. Jude walks in and steps over the blue line. Can't get a shot off though. Raiders can't clear the zone. Jude with a shot, scores! Jude with a heck of a shot from the boards. Made it through short side to tie it up at 1. It's a whole new hockey game, folks. 14:48 remaining in the third period. 1-1 is the score. Gavin takes a face-off at center ice. It's back for Landon Greenidge. Let's see if the intensity picks up with a little momentum. Gavin to Elliott. Elliott with a shot. Rebound. The puck is loose in front, and it's left away. Cohen chases us down on the far boards and puts it in deep. Elliott puts the forecheck on. Boudreau circles in. Landon Boudreau from behind the opposing net. Looking for his defender at the right point. He shoots, and that's gloved down by the Raiders goaltender. Face off in the Raiders zone. 6-7s win the draw. Landon tries to snap, but whiffs on it and picked up by the Raiders. Here come the Raiders 2-on-2. Raiders step over the blue line, go wide to the outside. Pass in front. Nina with the save. Shot. Nina with the save. Another one. Nina with another save. Outstanding. 6-7s clear the zone. James for Elliott, but it goes too long and turned around by the Raiders in their own zone. Raiders are mad. Here they come. They step over the blue line. With a shot short side. Nina gloves it down. Slapped away by the 6-7s. Raiders on the far boards. We have the nets off. Whew. Sometimes it's hard to be a goalie mom and talk at the same time. 12:53 to go in the third period. 1-1 is the score. Face off to Nina's right. Walker's going to take the draw. Shot by the Raiders. Glove down by Nina. Let's try this again. Face off to Nina's right. Walker takes the draw. Raiders win it. Back to the right point again. Down into the far corner now. With a pass up front. Buddy by himself. Shoots Nina. That's slapped away by the 6-7 defense, and here come the 6-7s. Jude for Walker. Walker circles wide. He's on his backhand. Goes behind the net. Walker's pushed to the outside, looking for the pass in front, but it's bouncing and picked up by the Raiders. Swept away with a shot, and nice save by the Raiders goaltender. Raiders clear the zone. Put the puck to the far boards. Push it in deep as Mateo chases this down behind Nina's goal line. Mateo, pass off the far boards for Austin. Austin for Landon Greenidge. 6-7s lose the puck to the Raiders. The Raiders circle back in their own zone. Good forecheck by Greenidge. Dylan puts pressure on as well. Greenidge with the pressure. Raiders clear the zone. That's slapped back inside by the 6-7s. The Raiders try to clear it on the near boards. Pass in front, shot, scores! Lucas with a pass across for Landon Greenidge, and the one-timer. He was all by himself in the perfect position. 2-1, 6-7s. 10:41 run time to go in the third period. We can expect the Raiders to come out with force here. Gavin takes the draw, puts it back for his defense. 6-7's on the far boards, looking for the centering pass. That's broken up. 6-7's regained possession. Mateo steps over the blue line, tries to get through everybody. He kind of does. Backhand, doesn't get on net. Gavin on the far boards now. Below the goal line, pass in front. Mateo looks for the one-timer, but whiffs on it. We've got a whistle, and that's off. That's too bad. 10 minutes to go in the third. 2-1, Kanata. Face off in the Nepean zone. Gavin will take the draw. Nepean wins the draw. They're really good at their face-offs. They win the majority of them. Puck is skirted around to the far side. Mateo with a shot. Can't get it through traffic, and here comes Nepean. Nepean steps out into the neutral zone. Over the blue line. Little pass. Shot. Nina with the save. The rebound goes up over the net. Nepean still from the top of the circles. He falls down, and here comes James. He's got Gavin with him. James takes a shot from the blue line. It trickles on net and slapped to the side by the goaltender. Nepean defense behind their own net. Good pressure by James, forces the pass to the far boards. The puck trickles out to the 6-7's blue line. Pass across by Landon Boudreau to the far boards. Still on the far boards, Cohen flips it off the boards. Raiders are there, but picked up by Austin. He gets checked. Oh, looking for the pass for Walker, but that's given away, and the 6-7's got to chase this back in their own zone. Boudreau behind Nina. Pass off for Dylan. Dylan puts it up into the neutral zone, turned around by the Raiders. Nina plays this off for Cohen. Cohen in the far corner inside his own zone. He's looking for the way out of the zone. Battle along the boards inside the 6-7 zone. 6-7's clear the zone. Raiders get a stick on the puck on the near boards. Raiders now from the red line. Battling. Come out with it. Step over the blue line. 6-7's can't clear it. Raiders still have possession. Raiders. Oh, that'll be a penalty. .7:34 to go in the third period. 2-1 6-7s as the 6-7s go to the penalty box for tripping. Nepean goes to the power play. Face off inside the Kanata zone. Nepean tries a little shot. That doesn't get on net. Kanata from behind the net. Looking to break out on the far boards, but nothing but Nepean there. Oh, Lucas gets a stick on a puck. Here comes Lucas one-on-one. Lucas gets around one defender. He's got a chaser with a shot. Scores! Lucas with some beautiful stick work and speed puts one in to pull Kanata ahead 3-1, short-handed. Lucas will take the draw at center ice. Puck isn't cleanly won. Kanata turns and fires this deep. Kill a little penalty time. As the Raiders gain a little momentum in their own zone. He's got some room to move. He's going to take it, steps over the blue line to the wide side and flips it down behind Nina. 6-7's try to clear it on the near side, kept inside by the Raiders. Raiders in the near corner. Stripped away by Landon Boudreau. He finds a lane and sends this long. 1:38 remaining in the penalty against the 6-7s. Gavin puts the forecheck on. Down below the opposing goaltender. Gavin gets a stick on the puck, but can't get the pass off, and the 6-7s, or the Raiders, clear the zone and step over in the 6-7 territory. Pushed to the side by the defense. 6-7s push the Raiders to the outside. Raiders from the point with a shot through traffic, tip to the side. Boudreau slaps it hard, and this puck goes nice and long. Raiders goaltender plays the puck to the near boards. Walker puts the pressure on. Raiders behind their own goalie. Walker intercepts the pass. Can he get it around? Tries to stuff it in, but the Raiders get a stick on and clear the zone. Mateo slaps the puck at center ice, picked up by the Raiders at the red line. Raiders from the blue line put it in deep. Mateo is there. Mateo behind Nina. Turns and fires it. That was an inspired choice right there. Up for James on the far post, far boards. James looking for Walker. That's off a stick. Walker, can he get there? Walker steps over the blue line. Can he get around the defense? That's slapped away. Walker keeps the puck inside. This goes down behind the net. Walker working hard this shift. The Raiders look to break out on the near side. Giorgio is there. Giorgio puts it down behind the net again as Stetterman goes for a change. Raiders from the far boards put the puck up to center ice. Here come the Raiders. Step over the blue line. Get pushed away to the outside by the 6-7 defense. 6-7s can't clear it. Raiders with the long shot. Nina puts it to the side. Raiders from behind the net. Pass in front. Nina. Woohoo! Nice gloves. 4 minutes remaining in the third period. We are back to even strength. (3-1) Kanata is the score. Raiders have not given up. Face off in the Kanata zone is won by the 6-7s and popped out to the opposing blue line. Kanata put in the forecheck on. The Raiders skate behind their own goaltender. This guy's got some room to move. We got a defenseman down. Oh! Plays it from the ice, and here come the 6-7s. Lucas steps over. He winds up and fires, and goalie's not going to let him. That's glove down. 3:16 to go in the third. 3-1 Kanata. Face off in the Raiders zone. Shot from the high slot. That just misses the net. Greenidge got a poke off the face off. Pass up to Giorgio. Giorgio looks up, fires. Nice save. Rebound. Scores! Greenidge pops in the rebound. And it makes it 4-1. Kanata. Face off at center ice is won by Kanata. This goes back for the defense, but 6-7 Raiders with a shot from short range. Nina gets a glove on it, pass in front. Bobbling puck, Nina with a save, another save. 6-7s on the far boards now, trying to skate it out. Eager held up by the Raiders. Raiders gain possession, pass it in front, or centering pass or a shot, but that just slides right through the crease of the near boards. From the face-off circle, Raiders regain possession, skate to the corner. He's looking for a pass and gets around. Can't get a good shot off, just a trickler. That's slapped away from in front of the net. Raiders keep it in. Kanata battling to get out, and this puck bobbles out to center ice. Raiders on the near boards. Step over the blue line. Turn, looking for the pass. Good pressure by Kanata. Raiders maintain possession. Pass to the point, but that escapes the zone. They got to get back out. And here comes Walker. Walker with Dylan by themselves. 2-on-0. Walker shot. Oh, what a save. Final minute of play in the third period. 4-1 Kanata is the score. The offense came out to play today. Face off in the Raiders zone. Raiders win the draw, put it up the far boards. Look to break out on the far side, kept inside by Kanata, but not for long. Landon Boudreau finds the puck at his own blue line. He's going to circle. Tries to get rid of his forecheckers, puts it up for James. James ahead for Walker. In the feet. Walker's got to go find this in the opposing zone. He looks to center it to Dylan. Dylan strips it away but can't get a shot off. Raiders try to clear the zone. Walker gets a stick on it. Raiders do clear the zone, and there's Boudreau. Boudreau, D-to-D pass to his partner Cohen. Cohen makes it through one, pops it up for Dylan. Nice little pass. Dylan can't get through the traffic cleanly, and the Raiders turn it around. Coming off the bench comes Jude. Jude, shoot! And that'll be it. Really nice job on all fronts. A little slow in the first couple periods, but the team really came out to play in the third. 1-0 for the first 2.5 periods about. And Kanata came back with 4 unanswered goals. 4-1 the final score. Kanata over Nepean. Thanks for joining us, folks. We'll see you next time.